I still believe in nonviolence, but I believe in massive civil disobedience. You are seeing that all over the world, when there's at least 10 to 15 countries in which the people in those countries have risen up and shut down the country. Why? To deal with those rich in a country that was robbing the country blind. We are entering, in America, into a phase where we will have to shut the machinery down. Whether it's the school, whether it's the city, the highways, we have to shut it down. Why? Because it's getting crazier and crazier and crazier. These Zionists, out of their desperation, because they know things are rough for them. They know that when they see all these people walking around campus with free Palestine, and it ain't no Muslim, ain't no Arab, they might be black, they might be Asian, they might be white folks, but they walk around with free Palestine shirts on. They know their days are numbered. When they see that, they know that the people are not accepting our definitions of ourselves. When they see those shirts, they know that the people are not seeing us as good guys. No, they don't see you as good guys. You're bombing hospitals. You're bombing clinics. You're killing babies. You're killing children on purpose. You got your little T-shirts with a pregnant Palestinian woman in a crosshairs. And the statement, one shot kills two. They know you ain't the good guys. They see how you have these pregnant women who are giving birth at the checkpoints. And while they're giving birth at the checkpoints, you're standing back and laughing at them. They know you're not the good guys. They know that you're not David. They know that you're Goliath. No matter how much cake and cookies that you have, you cannot put that veil over their eyes any longer, because they know exactly what's happening. And now they also know too that when they criticize the apartheid state, it doesn't make them an anti-Semite. See, once we get over that one, y'all, that's their last card. That's their last card. If you criticize Israel, you must be an anti-Semite. That's their last card. And we ought to be ashamed of ourselves if we fall for that okadoke. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. How can you call us anti-Semites when we're speaking in support of the Palestinians, who are Semitic people? How arrogant are you? What are you trying to say? You're actually trying to say that the Palestinians are not a Semitic people, and you are a Semitic people from Europe? Get out of here. You better tell that to somebody else. We ain't falling for that okie doke. So if we allow them to control us, if we allow them to weaken us, if we allow them to scare us with this whole thing of anti-Semitism, you know where they can put that. But see, they can tell that, they can sell that to the administration. They can tell it to other types of people who will fall for that okie doke. You young people, you can't fall for it. Now we have a new McCarthyism. It's a new McCarthyism. That's what it is. When you have professors on campuses, that they say anything critical of the apartheid state, here comes the Zionists. My man, what's his name? Robinson over at UC Santa Barbara. What did he do? Did an article that was critical of the invasion of the invasion of Gaza. And what happened? Here comes Abraham Foxman. Sly as a fox, right? From the civil liberties type, whatever that phony organization is. And he comes to campus, and he has a meeting with the professors, private meetings with the professors. We got to go after this guy. This professor had tenure. If there's any professors here, that professor at UC Santa Barbara has tenure. And they're denying him his academic freedom. You professors and you students, you can't let anybody come and deny you your academic freedom. That's unheard of on a college campus. You telling us that we can't talk about certain issues. That's unheard of. But this arrogant Zionist mentality, is so arrogant in its outlook. As far as they're concerned, if you're criticizing us, you should have no free speech. So what? We're engaging in ethnic cleansing. So what? We're engaging in genocide of a people. You are not allowed to criticize us. And if you criticize us, you should not be allowed to talk. You better take that somewhere else. So you have a situation where this McCarthyism, where they have students in classrooms, sitting in on certain instructors' classrooms, certain professors, right, taping them, secretly, so on and so forth, taking notes, and then snitching on them. Bunch of snitches. Going to the other Zionists and telling the other Zionist leaders, this professor is saying negative things about the apartheid state. And they're going after them. You professors better stand up. You professors better make sure that they do not come in and rob you of your academic freedom. But then it gets even deeper, y'all. It gets even deeper. Let me share this with you real quick. In 2004, Bush the Stupid signed a Global Anti-Semitism Review Act. October 16, 2004, the Global Anti-Semitism Review Act. Sponsored by who? Who else? The Israeli lobby. It requires the U.S. State Department to monitor anti-Semitism worldwide. That's 2004. And who defined anti-Semitism? AIPAC, the spies, defined anti-Semitism. Abraham Foxman defined anti-Semitism, and of course anti-Semitism broke down to be any criticism of Israel and Jews. That's anti-Semitism. The fact that Palestinians are in refugee camps, that's not anti-Semitism. The fact that Palestinians are filling the jails of these Zionists, that's not anti-Semitism. No, that's not. Anti-Semitism is any critique of Israel and Jews. But today, 2009, Rahim Emanuel, y'all know Rahim Emanuel, the Zionist Jew? He's the chief of staff for President Obama. For our non-Muslim friends, when President Obama chose Rahim Emanuel as his chief of staff, the Muslims knew just what was happening. As soon as he chose Rahim Emanuel, we said, uh-oh, old Barack is owned. He's owned by the Zionists. You're gonna pick a Zionist, a hardcore Zionist, who daddy was in the IDF to be your chief of staff. Come on, Barack. What's up? The name is Hussein, man. Come on now. So he picks Rahim Emanuel. Rahim Emanuel is pushing a bill. He's pushing a bill called the Hate Crimes Prevention Act of 2009. I'll say it again. The Hate Crimes Prevention Act of 2009. And since it's Rahim Emanuel, if this bill is passed, listen to me, if this bill is passed, it will be a crime to criticize Israel's treatment of the Palestinians. It'll be a crime to report the extraordinary influence of AIPAC. It'll be a crime to doubt any aspects of the Holocaust. Check this out. Check this out. Here's how these Zionists are. In France to this day, if you say anything about the Holocaust, meaning that if you question it in any way, you can literally be sent to jail. There are people in the French jails to this day who are in jail because they criticize some aspect of the Holocaust. It's like this. African Americans, we said that in the Middle Passage, when they brought Africans from Africa to the United States and to the Caribbean,